but it's at a much shorter range. He has to be careful, but if he gets caught, if he jukes a single Q from the Rise, he can take the upper hand in the trade.
Definitely true. Plus, culling is such a huge weapon in this game. Able to pressure that CS lead, also the long-range harass. Since, like you said, there's no flashes in this mode. Or, I mean, technically you could take flash.
Yeah, but
nobody has taken flash. So
the only player that maybe could take flash is out of the tournament right now.
Yeah, Mata. Yeah. It's actually interesting, right? Because 1v1 mode would be completely different if we tried to make them mirror Summoner's Rift solo lanes, and we're like, okay, it is 1 versus 1 mode, but you have to run flash as a summoner. You have to run, you know, offensive masteries, something like that. But it's a completely different game here because for this game, you have to be both striker and goalie. Like, you can't just go offense. You have to be your own defense as well.
But therein lies the beauty as well in these adaptations, the kind of resurgence of the resolve tree that every AD carry kind of figures out. AD carry runes and masteries have been pretty much figured out by Uzi by now. And again, similar things that we've been saying all week. Access to the minion wave early, get that first creep down, then use AoE abilities to hopefully harass both the enemy champion and the minions, and generate push. Has Xpeke learned to last hit?
Yeah, that's another thing, right? You need to get some time on this map to get used to the damage for melee minions at least.
4 out of 6. Passing.
That's your grading for it right there. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm counting the minions. What grading would you use?
What scale are you using to come up with your grade, Crepo? Counting.
Counting. All right, Uzi has yet to drop a CS. It's 1, 2.
Cool.
It's almost as if he plays AD carry.
Man, you should change the play-by-play, dude. You got this down pat.
Hey, man, when they're CSing and we've analyzed these matches over... I've been here all week, man. I was hoping you would bring like some new knowledge to the table.
Don't give me excuses, man. Oh, we're trying to turn the table here, man. Honestly, I want my pen back. I threw it away earlier. All right.
You sad.
Xpeke, I really was hoping for him to try and get more of those fluxes through the minion waves again last time, but since Uzi just puts out so much pressure early, it's really difficult to even get the time to do that. Against mages, it's so much easier.
Yep.
But Lucian is coming in. He'll punish you every time you step up to the minion wave.
This is an all-attack there as well. Xpeke definitely feeling the nerves here on this Rise. That's one benefit of AD carry champions as well. They just play with more base AD. It's much easier to last it here. Xpeke dropped 2 CS there again. Just slowly dwindling behind already. 4th wave or something. He's down 10 CS in the gutter.
Yeah. I mean, for people like just tuning in, we can go over again, you know, why the AD carries have been settled on kind of as the efficient kind of way to path to victory, basically, in the 1v1 matches. They have the extra sustain early because they're going to be taking the warlords. They have the ranged attacks that they can use for harass in addition to the spells. But also, it's just so much about the early wave control.
Definitely so. And Uzi was trying to sneak a base there, hoping that Xpeke would be afraid. But obviously, since there are no normal trinkets on this map, you just always run a sweeper so you can sweep the brush and reveal the silhouette. Then Uzi's base was stopped here. So that was good from Xpeke.
Yeah, I feel like
the wave neutral as well.
That is the main carryover from last year's All-Stars, where at the beginning of the tournament, people were running like all random trinkets. And by the end, it distilled down to just the sweepers. But everybody started right off from the very beginning here this year, using those sweepers to see their opponents in the brush.
Xpeke is out of mana. This could be a... I wonder if Uzi wants to pull this into the brush and freeze. Nah, he would take too much damage, so he's just prepping the minions. He is really good at CSing.
Yeah, like that prepping. Prepping on this map, by the way, you have to get used to, but very well done here by Uzi. Yeah. Even though he's not able to get these range ones. The range since the range ones have such low health, or either it's they have super low health or their turrets do a lot of damage, they're very difficult because if they get touched by pretty much anything, then the one turret shot does kill it.
Yeah, that's an annoying caster minion that keeps switching targets when you don't want it to.
Betrayed by the purple casters.
I see you're wearing purple today, Kobe.
That's unfortunate.
Is that an omen?
No. I literally have no idea what clothes I even put on each day. We have a stylist. They just tell you to wear that, put it on. Go dance, monkey. Here I am.
I get to choose my clothes. I'm the advanced species.
Oh, man.
We communicate.
Actually, never mind. We're going down the wrong path here, as Xpeke has actually gained control, because this is a pretty interesting little turning point, you know, trying to push Uzi under his turret. We'll see if he's able to CS these range minions. Those are the tricky ones.
And he saw one immediately and then just kind of hard shove the other two because those will get hit by minions. That's why he uses his Q right there. Get that one extra minion. Xpeke right now in a much better spot than he was last game. Only trailing 5 CS and he is ramping upwards. Looking for those chains.
Flux transfer does get the extra damage on Uzi too.
And more importantly, every time he does that, he blows up the wave.
And let's prep the all-in already right now. If we talk about the Rise mechanics, right? People want to watch this rune under the health bar for Xpeke after the Rise rework. He's charging up now. There you go. As soon as you get the full one, you get that boost of move speed plus the extra shield. And he's going to want to prep that before the one all-in does occur, so he can try and use that for the extra health plus maneuver away from the Lucian.
Yeah, they want to use that. And with the pressure, Xpeke denying more creeps under the turret. The viability of a CS victory is there. He has shown that he does more damage. He is ramping up on his all-in damage as well. And more importantly, he has his both summoners available. So things looking on the up and up for Xpeke.
And he's going to come away with the actual CS lead now. So definitely a big turning point for him. If he gets back in time, which he definitely should unless he forgot something, he'll be able to clean these ones up. Does purchase boots, by the way. And speed is actually a rare purchase for a lot of people on this map. But definitely helpful for the to get in position for that all-in as well.
Uzi may be nervous. We didn't see it, but his culling is on cooldown. So I think he double-tapped it while leveling up. Xpeke obviously doesn't know that.
He used it at Xpeke. I remember him seeing him shoot it at Xpeke.
Okay, then I'm just blind. Okay. Definitely not a fault when you're casting. But it's up soon enough.
All right, he's prepping the fluxes. Uzi not stepping close to them.
Ooh, that's good for Xpeke. Really good start here. Minions don't really get to him early.
He's just trying to get a summoner spell out of the way right now, by the way.
Oh, that was really good sidestep there by Uzi. Not walking into the predict Q from Xpeke. So hard to play against. That alone can tilt the player, by the way. When you know somebody would normally step into a direction, eat your Q, but a greater player just stands still.
I mean, the levels of mind games, as you get to the higher levels, right, you expect them to be this good, but if they're even better than that, they're going to not even move at all, and I don't know. With Uzi, it's incredibly difficult because he does change it up.
And we may actually see Xpeke shift gears to potentially the first turret victory.
I don't know about that. Another culling, another... Xpeke basically hit in the same spot of that brush. The angle there not going to be helpful for Uzi, and Xpeke taking over, representing for the mage players here, and actually bullying the AD carry, putting that CS pressure on Uzi.
Right, he has Realm Warp. We don't have the minimap, and due to technical difficulties of one of our casters, we are not in game, so we need to just track the... we have to track the Rise in the top left to see if he Rune Warps, or Realm Warps rather, to the middle of the lane. He's using it, so he's coming. Look at that efficiency. Maximize that speed. Is it worth a point for that distance?
Okay, he's just using this one. We want to set up the minion plate later. He's using this one. He knows it'll come off of cooldown when he needs it for that spectacular minion transfer.
That would be actually sick, because this is looking like a CS battle.
Yeah. I don't know about that Q, what the explanation was there.
Lag.
He's also, you know, we talked about the mind games of dodging skill shots, right? You throw a couple here and there.
He's looking for a
make your opponent think he's wild. Yeah, he is. Looking for a little bit of zoning here.
He pushed, he pulled the wave. Look at how the first melee creep is dying much faster on the blue side. It's because Xpeke just did that minor tweak on the minions, pulled them in the brush, made them focus the same target, and now he's going to proxy zone. Remember, if he does not auto-attack, he will not get aggro from these ranged minions.
Did see that a whole bunch during the lane swap days, and still a lot of the times during, you know, bottom lane if you get the proper recall off. But Xpeke is still, you know, going for the CS, keeping those up. So eventually it's going to get back towards Uzi.
Yeah, once Uzi gets close, he can actually start challenging CS. Good trade by Xpeke here. Has rally control as well. Once Uzi gets close to challenge CS, Xpeke immediately turns the tides and uses the minions in an aggressive manner. 82 CS to 68. Xpeke is going to do it.
He's crushing it right now. The turret's even getting in danger.
Just has to be careful. Culling is the only way out for Uzi.
The people's champion here, Xpeke. He even gets the culling down there, only losing like 75 health in the exchange.
Xpeke is setting his focus on the minions. I think this is the first time the crowd in France is not going to hate a CS victory. 89 remain. The turret's low as well.
Barcelona, France. Oh, the turret's going to go down. He gets exhausted. He got summoners out.
Barcelona, France. Barcelona, Spain, Kobe. The turret's low. What's he going for? One more shot. Turret dies! fast victory, so the crowd likes
Exactly.
it. Barcelona
I was trying to
fans.
figure out where your